Where the Foresight Estate once stood, a modern shopping center now hums with commerce, a symphony of distant chatter and escalators. Amidst the concrete and glass, a small, meticulously maintained memorial garden offers a stark, poignant contrast. 4 semicircular stones encircle a bronze statue of a woman, her empty arms uplifted, reaching towards the vast sky. The statue's silent plea echoes through the bustling modern landscape, a haunting testament to what once was. The memorial garden is bathed in an eerie glow, its quiet stillness broken only by the distant hum of the city. A security guard, flashlight beam cutting through the gloom, patrols the deserted paths. He pauses, his gaze drawn to a fleeting shadow near the cold bronze statue. The air grows heavy, charged with an unseen presence. As the guard's breath hitches, his flashlight beam wavers, searching the darkness for what lurks just beyond sight. In the dimly lit security office, a security guard, late 50s, hunches over monitors, a half-eaten sandwich beside his wedding-banded hand. On a screen, a ghostly, translucent female figure flickers into existence near the memorial garden, the digital timestamp reading 3 a.m. Just as quickly as she appeared, the spectral figure vanishes, leaving only static on the surveillance feed. The security guard shakes his head, a dismissive gesture, attempting to brush off the unsettling vision. However, a subtle flicker of unease crosses his face, betraying his attempt at rationalization and hinting at a deeper dread. The Grand Foresight Estate, 3 miles east of Savannah, basks in the opulent glow of the Georgia sun. Its pristine white columns gleam like pearls against the vibrant green, a testament to meticulous care and wealth. The clipped hedges, sculpted with precision, form an emerald labyrinth, hinting at hidden elegance. Wide, inviting porches stretch across the facade, creating an idyllic, yet imposing, first impression. In the eastern garden, a majestic oak stands sentinel, its ancient, gnarled branches reaching skyward, a silent witness to time. In the dim county ledger office, a clerk dips a feather quill into dark ink, his brow furrowed in deep concentration. He meticulously records transactions in a large, leather-bound book, the air heavy with unspoken histories. His precise script fills the aged page, each stroke a testament to forgotten lives and stark realities. An entry reads, Elellanena Bowmont, age 22, a name etched in the ledger, a life reduced to mere words, no other details, just a name and age, a chilling reminder of her status as property, her humanity erased. The air hangs heavy with dust and desperation in the chaotic slave market, a cacophony of human sorrow. Thomas Harrington, a distinguished widower, navigates the throng, his gaze sharp and unwavering, his eyes, cold and assessing, finally alight upon Elellanena Bowmont amidst the clamor. Elellanena stands with stoic grace, her eyes betraying a profound depth of emotion beneath her calm exterior. Harrington gives a curt, decisive nod to an overseer, sealing her fate with a chilling finality. A grand carriage pulls up to the magnificent Foresight Estate, its imposing facade hinting at untold stories. Elellanena steps out, her simple dress a stark contrast to the estate's opulent grandeur, a silent challenge. Her gaze drifts towards an ancient oak in the eastern garden, its gnarled branches reaching skyward like ancient arms. A faint, unreadable expression crosses Elellanenna's face as she contemplates the venerable tree, a silent observer. The carriage drive stretches behind her, a path taken, a new chapter about to unfold with uncertain destiny. The kitchen hums with the warmth of a crackling fire and the rich aroma of simmering food. Elellanena stands among other enslaved women, a quiet observer, as hushed conversations weave through the air. She moves with practiced efficiency, her hands busy, yet her gaze remains detached. Her eyes, though seemingly vacant, take in every detail of her new, unsettling surroundings. The caretaker's office is bathed in the dim glow of a lamp, the air thick with the scent of old paper and lamp oil. The caretaker, his spectacles perched low, hunches over a worn leather journal, his brow furrowed in deep thought. His quill scratches rhythmically across the page, the only sound in the quiet room, a secret being meticulously recorded. He writes about Master Harrington's unusual attentiveness to the new woman's quarters, a detail that sparks suspicion. He notes the meticulous care in preparing a room, a level of detail not typically afforded to kitchen staff. His eyes narrowing. In a small private room, Elellanena sits, bathed in the soft, flickering glow of a single candle. The stark cleanliness of her quarters contrasts sharply with the unseen communal squalor beyond. Her fingers trace the cold silver of a locket, a silent sentinel to her private thoughts. Her gaze, unreadable, is lost in the dancing flame, a world of secrets held captive within her eyes. The locket, clutched tight, seems to pulse with a hidden history in the dim, intimate space. In 1836, the Foresight Estate dining room hums with opulence, a lavish stage for the day's grand affairs. Elellanena glides through the room, a silent specter amidst the vibrant tapestry of richly dressed guests. The air vibrates with the boisterous symphony of conversation, a stark, lively contrast to her quiet grace. Silverware clinks, a delicate counterpoint to the raucous laughter, as Elellanena remains a study in serene composure, her purpose singular. She moves with an almost ethereal precision, a ghost among the living. Elellanena serves Thomas Harrington, her presence a whisper in the boisterous grandeur of the dining room. In a grand study, the gas lamp casts a warm glow on Thomas Harrington, hunched over a ledger, his brow furrowed in deep concentration. He dips his quill into the inkwell, the metallic glint catching the light, his hand poised to record his thoughts. With meticulous precision, he inscribes higher quality fabric into the ledger, a faint, knowing smile playing on his lips. Next, leather shoes appears on the page, then small silver locket, each entry a stark contrast to typical plantation expenses. His gaze lingers on these unusual entries, a silent testament to a secret life hidden within the mundane figures. In the vibrant spring of 1837, Elellanena, visibly pregnant, moves with slow grace through the Foresight Estate garden. Her hand instinctively rises to her swelling belly, a tender, private moment of anticipation. The soft sunlight catches her hair as she walks, her gaze distant and full of unspoken thoughts. She is a silhouette of quiet strength amidst the blooming flora, a world within herself. Unnoticed by the bustling workers, she cherishes this sacred, intimate connection to new life. The room is bathed in the soft, dancing glow of a flickering oil lamp, casting long, shifting shadows. Elellanena, writhing in the throes of labor, lets out a soft, pained cry that barely breaks the hush of the night. A kind-faced midwife, an enslaved woman, offers gentle, steady hands to Elellanena. Her eyes, filled with quiet determination, focus on Elellanena, offering silent support. The sounds of struggle are hushed, contained within the small space, a world apart from the outside. Elellanena, with a final, desperate push, delivers her first child into the world, a new life emerging from the dimness. Elellanena, pale but radiant, cradles her newborn daughter, Caroline, a fragile bond forming in the quiet room. Caroline's tiny hand instinctively grasps Elellanina's outstretched finger, a tender, unspoken connection. Thomas Harrington enters, his presence shifting the room's delicate atmosphere. His gaze sweeps over the intimate scene, a complex mix of pride and proprietary interest in his eyes, a silent claim on this new life, a powerful, unspoken assertion in his steady gaze. In 1837, the flickering candlelight dances across Thomas's private journal, casting long, dancing shadows around him. He grips his quill, its tip poised above the aged parchment, a silent testament to secrets yet unwritten. The quill scratches, a rhythmic whisper in the quiet room as his words materialize, stark and certain. His journal entry boldly declares, "Providence has blessed this house," a poignant echo of his deepest beliefs. This personal declaration stands in stark contrast to the official ledgers, their pages conspicuously silent on Caroline's birth. The absence of her name in public records hints at a hidden truth, a secret carefully guarded within the shadowed walls. In the stifling heat of July 1838, Elellanena cradles 8-month-old Caroline, the air thick with unspoken dread. Caroline's tiny body burns with fever, her labored breaths a desperate plea in the suffocating room. Elellanina's eyes, wide with silent desperation, search for a way to soothe her child, her efforts a futile dance against the fever. The raging fever holds Caroline captive, its cruel grip tightening despite Elellenena's heartbreaking attempts to intercede. Dr. Samuel Thorne, his face etched with grim certainty, examines Caroline, confirming Elellenena's deepest fears. His head shakes slowly, a silent, heavy acknowledgement of his inability to save the child. A profound, suffocating silence descends upon the room, thick with unspoken grief. Caroline takes her last, shallow breath, a fragile whisper of life fading into the stillness. The room is heavy with sorrow as the finality of death settles, leaving a void that screams. Under the scorching sun, two enslaved men laboriously dig a grave, their hoes striking the unyielding earth with rhythmic thuds. Thomas Harrington, in a crisp linen suit, casts a long, imposing shadow over the toiling men. His voice sharp and precise, Thomas gestures emphatically, dictating the grave's exact placement. The heavy sun beats down on the lush eastern garden as the men continue their grueling work. A deliberate distance separates this new grave from the slave burial ground, a stark and unsettling contrast. The summer sun, warm and unforgiving, casts long, stark shadows across the vibrant eastern garden. Elellanena kneels by a fresh mound of earth, the disturbed soil dark against the lush green grass. Beneath the sprawling oak, her face is an empty mask, devoid of tears, a profound stillness etched upon it. Her eyes hold an unfathomable depth, reflecting a silent desolation that chills the air. As the shadows lengthen, they mirror the stark, internal landscape of her grief, consuming the light. In a vibrant eastern garden, the spring of 1839 bursts forth in a riot of color and fragrance. Elellanena, visibly pregnant, moves with a slow, deliberate grace through the blossoming splendor. Her silhouette, framed by the vivid spring flowers, paints a poignant and tender image against the bright day. She makes her way toward the ancient oak tree, a silent, majestic sentinel in the heart of the garden. One hand rests gently on her belly, a tender, unspoken communication with the new life growing within her. Every step is a quiet affirmation, a profound connection to the burgeoning life around and within her. In the hushed stillness of Elellenena's room, a somber quiet hangs heavy in the air. Elellanena, pale and exhausted, endures the arduous birth of her second child, a boy. The process unfolds with a sorrowful routine, each moment steeped in quiet grief. She cradles the newborn, James, close to her chest, a fragile new life in her arms. A faint flicker of hope ignites in her weary eyes, a silent promise to protect him. Her gaze, filled with unspoken vows, fixes on the innocent face of her son, James. In the dim glow of a flickering oil lamp, long shadows dance across Elellenena's small room, painting a scene of somber stillness. Young James, a toddler, struggles for each breath, his small body racked by a persistent, hacking cough. Elellanena, her face pale and drawn from exhaustion, cradles him close, rocking him gently in a desperate attempt to soothe. Her eyes, wide with a familiar terror, scan his face, searching for a sign of relief that never comes. The chilling echoes of another child's illness, Caroline's, reverberate in her mind, a haunting reminder of past pain. Each cough from James tears at her, a visceral reminder of a mother's helpless struggle against the inevitable. Beneath an ancient oak, a fresh grave is being dug, a stark symbol of recent loss. It lies beside another, older mound, a silent testament to Caroline's final resting place. Thomas Harrington stands nearby, his face a canvas of grim, unyielding sorrow. His gaze is fixed on the newly disturbed earth, a profound weight in his eyes. Delicate white roses are carefully planted, their fragile beauty a stark contrast to the raw earth. Each petal a potent symbol of remembrance, a silent whisper of profound and enduring loss. The eastern garden bursts with vibrant spring hues, bathed in the bright, hopeful light of day. Elellanena, heavy with her third pregnancy, stands beneath the ancient, sheltering boughs of a grand oak tree. Her delicate fingers, moving with a haunting slowness, trace the cold, weathered outlines of two small graves. Her gaze drifts, unfocused, lost in a harrowing truth only she can perceive. The sun shines, but its warmth cannot penetrate the profound sorrow etched upon her face. A silent elegy unfolds, a mother's grief blooming amidst the vibrant life of spring. Elellanena, pale and drenched in sweat, delivers her third child, Elizabeth, her face etched with profound exhaustion. A heavy weight presses down on her, yet her grip on the newborn is fierce, almost desperate. She stares at the tiny, innocent face of Elizabeth, a silent, unasked question burning in her eyes. The new mother's desperate hold on her child reveals a profound, unspoken fear. Her eyes, filled with a silent plea, betray the depth of her struggle and the uncertainty of her future. Sunlight streams through the stained glass, illuminating dust motes dancing in the cool, hushed air of St. John's Episcopal Church. Thomas Harrington, dressed in his finest, stands stiffly, his presence a stark silhouette against the ancient stone. The Reverend, with kind eyes and a solemn demeanor, reads from a large, leather-bound register, his voice echoing, "Elizabeth Harrington, daughter of Thomas Harrington." The omission of a mother's name from the register further erases Elellanenna's identity, a silent testament to a forgotten past. Sunlight streams into the study, illuminating dust motes dancing around Thomas Harrington, a man whose stern features betray a hidden sorrow. He sits at a grand mahogany desk, his gaze fixed on a portrait painter with a gentle demeanor, and a stonemason with hands calloused from his trade. Thomas's voice, devoid of warmth, cuts through the air as he dictates instructions, his gestures precise and cold. "I wish for a portrait of Elizabeth. Capture her likeness, her spirit, as she is now," Thomas commands, his words chilling. He turns to the stonemason, the stark contrast of his words against the April light creating an unsettling tension. "And you, I require a marble headstone. Engrave upon it, Elizabeth Harrington. Leave the dates blank for now." In the dimly lit room, an unspoken dread hangs heavy in the August air of 1841. Elellanena cradles 4-month-old Elizabeth, whose small body is still, her eyes vacant, a profound stillness in the air. Elellanenna's face, a mask of exhaustion and despair, reveals sharp cheekbones against her pale skin. Dr. Thorne stands nearby, his brow furrowed, observing the child with a troubled gaze. His troubled gaze shifts slowly from the child to Elellanena, a look of deep concern settling upon his features. The air crackles with unspoken grief and medical uncertainty, painting a somber scene. In the soft glow of a lantern, Dr. Thorne meticulously writes in his private log, his brow furrowed with deep concern. He pauses, pen hovering, his eyes distant, replaying a troubling memory, the turmoil etched on his face. His hand remains steady as he continues to write, despite the anguish reflected in his expression. The official records lie open beside his private log, a stark contrast between public duty and private anguish. The words, "mother in state of extreme mental exhaustion," speaks of children returning to stars, fill the page. The August sun glares down on the eastern garden, a silent witness to sorrow. Beneath a gnarled oak, a fresh, dark mound of earth marks the third grave, a chilling testament to loss. In the distance, Eileen stands like a spectral figure, her gaze fixed on the grim scene, a silent sentinel of grief. Thomas Harrington oversees the burial, his shoulders slumped under the weight of grief and palpable frustration. His face, a mask of profound sorrow, reflects the unbearable pain of yet another farewell. As twilight descends on August 1841, Thomas Harrington rides away from Foresight Estate, his form a stark silhouette. The setting sun bleeds across the sky, casting long, mournful shadows as he departs. Hours later, under the cloak of night, a lone figure approaches the estate, his silhouette barely visible. It is Thomas, returning, his face etched with a grim resolve. The moonlight catches his eyes, revealing a somber determination, a heavy decision made. The weight of his choice hangs in the cool night air as he re-enters the silent grounds. The morning light casts a cold, still glow over Elellanenna's room, a palpable emptiness hanging in the air. The bed, perfectly made and unruffled, speaks of a long, silent absence. On the pristine white pillow, a small, handmade cloth doll stares blankly with button eyes, a poignant sentinel. The heavy quietness of the room amplifies the profound absence, a space once vibrant, now hauntingly still. 3 days later, the abandoned hunting cabin stands silent and desolate, a forgotten sentinel at the property's edge. Inside, dust motes dance in the slivers of sunlight, illuminating the cabin's decay. Elellanena sits amidst the ruin, unharmed but lost, her gaze fixed on an unseen world. Her eyes, vacant and unresponsive, betray a mind trapped in the labyrinth of its own making. A profound stillness envelops her, a chilling testament to her profound inner torment. Elellanina's heavy steps echo through Foresight Estate, each thud a testament to her crushing defeat. The stark, sparsely furnished third-floor room offers no comfort, only confinement. The heavy wooden door clunks shut, a definitive sound sealing her fate, locked from the outside. Her only window, crudely boarded up, blocks out the light and the world, a cruel mockery of escape. Slumped on the bed, Elellanena is a prisoner not just of the room, but of her own tumultuous thoughts. In the dimly lit room, the air hangs heavy as Dr. Thorne, stern-faced, approaches Elellanena. He carefully administers a dose of laudanum, her eyes half closed, her breathing shallow from the sedative. Her heavily sedated form lies still, a tragic figure in the oppressive atmosphere. Dr. Thorne turns to his leather-bound logbook, his quill scratching across the page with a chilling finality. His narration records her words. Patient speaks of children calling from beneath oak, recommending continued sedation. In the dim light of a cluttered study, flickering candlelight casts long, dancing shadows, hinting at hidden anxieties. Thomas Harrington, etched with weariness, pens a final chilling entry into his journal, his hand trembling. The leather-bound book closes with a soft thud, a grim finality settling over Thomas, his face a mask of despair. The air hangs heavy with unspoken secrets as the shadows deepen around Thomas, his fate sealed in the flickering light. In the dim Foresight Estate records room, a clerk hunches over a vast, ancient ledger, meticulously reviewing estate records. Each page, turned with a soft rustle, reveals a chilling, unsettling pattern etched into the historical documents. The name Elellanena Bowmont is systematically erased from every document, a ghostly absence where her identity once lay. The systematic deletion is absolute, leaving no trace, as if she was never meant to have existed within these records. The clerk's brow furrows, a silent realization dawning as the chilling pattern of erasure unfolds before his eyes. The weight of a hidden history presses down, a silent testament to a life deliberately wiped from existence. Decades later, the once vibrant Eastern garden now lies somber, its beauty fading under a grim sky. Workers, faces hardened, swing axes with practiced ease, their rhythmic chopping a mournful echo. The ancient oak, a silent sentinel, groans under the assault, its roots thick as anacondas clinging to the earth. The relentless chopping creates a symphony of destruction, shattering the garden's quiet peace. Sunlight dapples the ancient oak, illuminating the freshly turned earth where weary workers pause their digging, sweat gleaming. Not 3, but 4 graves lie exposed, a chilling revelation under the bright sky. The 4th grave, starkly smaller, reveals the fragile remains of a newborn male, uncoffined and unmarked, a silent, harrowing testament to a hidden tragedy, etched into the very soil. Sunlight streams through tall windows, illuminating dust motes dancing in the hallowed air of Dr. Thorne's study. 1872. A stack of posthumous papers rests on a grand mahogany desk, a testament to a life's work now complete. A gloved hand meticulously sorts through the papers, each movement precise and deliberate, revealing a hidden sealed letter. The date, October 11th, 1841, is starkly visible on the letter, a chilling echo from the past. The letter's words unfold a tragic tale, a most disturbing visit, a stillborn child, Elellanina's severe blood loss, and Thomas's grim refusal. Sunlight streams through stained glass, illuminating dust motes dancing in the air of St. John's Episcopal Church. 1969. A worker, covered in plaster dust, pries loose a floorboard, revealing a hidden compartment beneath. He carefully retrieves a brittle, yellowed letter, dated October 14th, 1841, and signed by Reverend James Sullivan. The worker's eyes scan the letter, intrigue spreading across his face, as a voice whispers, "All 4 sleep beneath the oak." The letter describes Elellanena, brought to the church near death, with a single cryptic utterance, "The sin was not mine." In an 1841 shipping logs office, dust motes dance in sunbeams cutting through a grimy window, illuminating a cluttered desk. A shipping clerk, spectacles perched on his nose, meticulously reviews a handwritten cargo list. His finger traces down the faded parchment, detailing the merchant vessel Carolina Star departing Savannah. The archaic document, dated October 15th, 1841, reveals a hidden history. The majestic Carolina Star glides across the boundless ocean, its sails billowing under the vast, bright sky. On its deck, a somber ceremony unfolds, a silent farewell amidst the endless blue. An officer, grim-faced, records a stark entry in the ship's log. Passenger deceased, buried at sea. The immense, indifferent waves rise and fall, swallowing the last trace of Elellanena, leaving only vastness. Across the overgrown estate grounds, a ground-penetrating radar unit glides, a silent seeker of forgotten truths. The digital screen flickers, revealing a distinct anomaly beneath the earth. A small, underground chamber, a long-kept secret, is unveiled on the screen. The hidden chamber, a testament to time, lies buried beneath the remnants of a vanished estate. In a dark underground chamber, archaeologists meticulously unearth ancient secrets, their tools moving with silent precision. From the earth, 4 faded cloth dolls emerge, their brittle fabric a testament to the passage of centuries. A carved wooden figure of a woman appears, her hands cradling 4 distinct bundles, a silent offering from the past. Finally, a small leather pouch is revealed, its contents of dried foxglove hinting at a potent, dark history. A single beam of a flashlight pierces the gloom of an underground chamber, revealing dancing dust motes. Grime-caked walls of the ancient chamber loom, whispering forgotten tales in the dim light. Archaeologists, their faces smudged with dirt, huddle around a newly unearthed, fragile journal. Its brittle pages are carefully turned, revealing the faded, yet legible final entry. The words, "There are kinder doorways than the ones this place provides. I sang to them as they passed." The chilling message concludes, "May they forgive me," echoing in the silent, dust-filled air. In a solemn memorial garden, a bronze statue of a woman stands, her arms tragically empty, cast in enduring sorrow. Before her, 4 rough-hewn stones form a silent semicircle, each a stark symbol of lost children. The air hums with a persistent, inexplicable miracle. White roses, always blooming in August. These pure blossoms defy the seasons, a poignant echo of a past that refuses to fade. The garden whispers tales of enduring loss, yet also of a fragile, persistent hope, etched in stone and bloom. In the somber glow of the memorial garden, the security guard's routine patrol is interrupted by an unsettling chill. A sudden shiver runs down his spine, an unnerving sensation of unseen eyes watching his every move. The night air grows heavy, thick with an unspoken tension that seems to hum around him. The silence of the garden is broken only by the palpable weight of unfinished history pressing in. He glances around, a flicker of unease crossing his face as the night's mysteries envelop him. Dawn breaks, painting the sky with soft hues as long shadows stretch across the tranquil memorial garden. The bronze statue of a woman stands, her arms empty, reaching towards the sky in an ambiguous gesture. Her pose is either a silent plea or a profound release, a mystery etched in metal. The air still hums with the lingering presence of Elellanena Bowmont, a testament to an enduring spirit. Some stories, and some souls, can never truly be erased, their essence woven into the very fabric of the garden.